Yeah, here we go. Anybody closer? Better?
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, anyway, I found out about the show about when you got to like 10K subscribers back in the day.
Okay.
So it was really cool
from
to
the
check
beginning,
out.
yeah.
Yeah. So back in the day, just kind of, I'm pretty neutral on a lot of shit. Obviously, I think my question is just kind of related to this in a way of like international. So I travel a lot, go to a lot of different countries. A lot of countries you mentioned in the show, Brazil, Poland, Peru, like traditional feminine countries, right? And the women do treat you completely different than the States. And so I guess seeing the traditional culture and around different countries in Europe and South America, I'm about to go to Asia soon in this fall. What do you recommend for someone in like, say their 20s, building a business remotely, going around the world, in terms of, timing of settling down, looking at, potential girlfriends, what that looks like?
So,
just kind of get your opinion on it.
Like, as far as like finding a girl and like the way finding a girl now.
Yeah, because like I feel like the States is kind of on its
cooked.
way down. It's fucked.
It's cooked, bro. I mean, can you still find a girl in the U.S.? Of course, but I think guys got to just understand that a lot of girls adopt feminist ideologies. That's just not going to serve you. So I think the important thing for guys is to date girls quickly if they have feminist ideology. Yeah. If they do, be cautious about wiping them up.
Okay.
That's what it really comes down to. You got to date from a defensive perspective.
Yeah. And so in terms of like, I know I kind of know like how you would frame your relationship, but like if you were to do something more international, like do you have places you recommend? I Warsaw, I did Krakow, Poland was great.
Yeah, people talk about Poland and South America and stuff. If you want to go ahead and do the whole passport bro thing. Yeah. But the big thing about being a passport bro is like you got to kind of keep them there. Don't bring them here.
No, absolutely. Yeah. That's what my friends tell me. Like if you're gonna go over there, you got to.
You got to keep over there, bro. You can't bring them over here. It's gonna get cooked. Okay. All your hard work will be undone quickly.
No, exactly. Yeah.
And
then another thing I know in law, I know you were in special forces and stuff as well. In terms of trying to keep yourself like trying to mitigate risk, trying to move forward, because the way I look at it is that with the girl, 5 years to get married, whatever, but just another 20, 30, 40 years, it's possible to divorce, so you can leave you any time. So obviously, asset protection, whatever. Do you have any other maybe tips?
Just don't get married with the state is my thing. State, like whatever you do, like don't get married with the state. I would say like focus on getting married where the state's not involved. Maybe a religious ceremony. If you're Muslim, go to the mosque. If you're a Christian, go to the church. Like get it done under God, not without paperwork, and you'll be good. Problem is that you want to ensure that she's not incentivized to divorce you, because that's the problem with the way divorce works now is women are incentivized to divorce you because they get a lot of benefit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So you got to remove that incentive.
Okay, gotcha. I appreciate it.
No worries, man. Thank you, bro. Chats?
Just a couple chats.
All right, I'll read these.
All
right. So I'm currently a first-year CDLA truck driver. A lot of weirdos out here, man. But my question is, how should I value my time and my money? I'm very interested in getting commercial pilot license. Do it on the side, bro. Gifted one sub, Dirty Harry. Thank you. Trippy Blue. Chief Myron Solo, black dude, bro. He's fucking retarded, bro. Yo, like all the stereotypes that I talk about in the black community just came true. Ratchet ass hoes, dumb niggas. Bro, like, dropping a phone and getting in the fire department here. Like, bro, it's crazy, man, how, yes, bro, just to my fellow Hispanic that's crying about police profiling, how about you stop dressing like an illegal? Big L with that Brokeback Mountain outfit, okay? And isolated doing exactly what they're supposed to do isn't racist. It's called doing your job. Yeah, bro. It's amazing how people cannot dissociate the fact from yes, coming here illegally is a crime, yeah. Groiper says, I understand now why we need mass re-educational camps, waits to schools. Yeah, guys, I'm telling y'all, bro, when you're out here in the public, you realize how retarded so many people are. This chick got to leave. I can't stand lefties just because of the feelings and subversive signaling. They will burn their own homes to the ground. Yep. There, Myron, most diversified podcast, hand down. Huge L, Unk chimping out, improving stereotypes in real time. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Slave Master Myron for the win. Facts. Yeah, send that nigga to Tel Aviv. I am the slave master. Definitely self-defense on that FBA gorilla. Yeah, bro. Bro, nigga's face, man. Blonde said she agrees, but she wasn't in the kitchen herself. Okay. Bro, wait till the OSS be at these street debates. These niggas will not be on shit, bro. I know, I'm telling you. Let me be your security since Florida stand your ground. I can... Oh, God. Okay. Are we back up? Let's get the next person on.
The last one was there's a 100.
Yeah, find it for me. All right, again, guys, so the topic is women should be in the kitchen and all aid to Israel. And Israel is a terrorist state. Two prompts. I don't have it here. Do we have the Israel sign by chance or not? We don't have one? Can we make one?
Raj Singh $100 on Castle Club.
All right. What Raj say?
No,
Shout out to Raj with the W Myron, $100. Yeah, appreciate that.
DPG,
Yeah.
$300.
DPG says WMO, aka Pumbaa, W Bills, aka Timon and Pumbaa, making it happen behind the cameras. Credit to Quick Slap. Like the video, guys. Myron, why are you getting gray hairs in real time? That's crazy, bro. People are retarded, bro. Common sense isn't common anymore in 2025. So yeah, guys, that's the thing. Women belong in the kitchen or no aid to Israel. And I think that our military operation last week was a failure. We shouldn't have gotten involved. Iran is still going to make nukes. And the war is not over. The ceasefire is not going to last long whatsoever. So yeah. Everybody's terrified, right? What's up? Yeah. And also, what I'll probably do, guys, I think I'm going to probably do a stream after this one. Jump on. Yeah, I'll jump on and do a debrief. Yeah, I'll cover the news and show like that. I might go on after, do a all-nighter with whatever. But yeah. No one else. Huh? Everyone's just watching, and everyone agrees that Israel should not get any aid, and women should be in the kitchen. Did he? Bro, I think he's cooked, man. Yeah, because they only got to convict him of like one freak-off, pretty much. Like, you know, he's probably going to get convicted more than likely. Exactly, yeah. They got to just prove 2 predicate offenses, which is going to be easy to do. You know, just with him distributing drugs alone, they got him on that. Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
There was one guy arguing earlier about how there's a minority of women where it's actually in their best interest to work because they're like good at their jobs and they make money. But I would argue that might be the case until maybe they're 30, 35 and they start to realize they don't have a family, they don't have a husband or kids because they focus so much on their careers. What would you think about that?
That's true, man. I can't, like, you know, a lot of times women will, you know, enter the professional world. They'll get into their late 20s or 30s or into their 30s. They have a kid and then they immediately start cutting back hours and they start focusing on the family. It happens all the time in the professional world. So, you know, look, I'm not opposed to women entering the workforce, so to speak, because I get that, like, you know, you got to make a living in this hyperinflation inflation world. But my problem is that women prioritize career to the detriment of the family. Yeah. And on top of that, they don't feel as though they need to do anything to serve a man. They think that their career and their credentials is what we're interested in. The reality is, like, no.
Right.
I think most men, being honest here, most guys would prefer a 21-year-old girl that wants to be a wife that isn't a whore, that isn't the most intense. You know, like, we're going to go for the broke girl that's 21, that's young and has a good mindset over the girl that's 30 years old that makes $500K per year. And this is what women need to understand is that, like, their capacity to earn money doesn't matter. You have something you want to say? See, that's the thing, right?
She had 2 words.
Yeah, like, it's funny. Feminists come and then say their stupid shit, and then they can't have their points.
Prove the whole point.
You know what I mean? It's like they'll just come in and say, that's misogynist. It's like, no, it's being a realist.
There
right?
was
like,
one more thing. There was another argument someone made. They said that they shouldn't have the right to tell their girlfriend what to do.
Yeah.
But I would also argue if you have to put your life on the line to defend her, shouldn't you be able to say, don't Allie?
Absolutely. I gave that example earlier with the Secret Service and Trump.
Right.
Like, without contributing, and then that's the problem. And I'm here to tell all the guys, bro, if your girl doesn't obey you, if she doesn't listen to what she's supposed to do, she dresses when you tell her not to, she wants to entertain other men, break up with her immediately.
At the same time,
what was that? They're useless to society.
Completely.
Lesbians and gay in society, if we're going to be honest.
I will say, though, when you say they should be in the kitchen, you mean they should be cooking us food, right?
And making sandwiches.
So here's the thing, though. Out of my 3 relationships, 2 of them, they were super awesome, but their food was horrible. Like, I'm sorry, like, I just cooked better, so I ended up making the food, and then, like, they would clean and stuff. But I think the problem is that their mother passed that down the way that we otherwise have all the other generations.
You could teach them or put them in a cooking school. There's cooking schools out there for girls.
Instead of college, maybe?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It'd be cheaper, too.
Yep, and they don't become sluts. Because a lot of girls, let's be honest, a lot of girls go to college spend that 4 years as a way to just become whores.
Yeah.
They join a sorority party, do keggers, sit there and say, I'm pursuing my career, or I'm trying to get a degree.
Learn
No,
how to
they're being
roll dough
sluts.
before you learn how to be a hoe, maybe.
Yeah, bro. Like, I tell guys all the time, if your girl was like in a sorority or some shit, man.
Yeah. No,
not-
I'm trying that.
no bueno.
That's no good. That's no good.
Bueno.
Get him, Myron.
All right, bro. Anytime, man. Good to see you again. All right. Who else? Anybody? No aid to Israel, and women need to be in the kitchen. Three Diglets, $300. Shout out W. Okay, shout out to you, Diglets. You guys are feeling my pain with these discussions. Oh, what's up, man?
How you doing, bro?
What's up?
I just wanted to ask, what's your stance on the Palestine and Israel?
Somewhere between 20,000 Hamas fighters.
Yeah.
So 300,000.
So you
I think more Americans need to wake up and realize that our tax dollars are being used to fund, basically a ethnic cleansing / genocide out in Gaza.
So I just moved to Miami, and I was just thinking, like, what's the There's a lot of I felt like a lot of Jewish people here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not to offend anyone, but what is it like anti-Semite being here? Like, is there a lot of like people be on your ass for it?
Well, here's the thing. I think it's important for people to understand that there's a lot of Jewish people that oppose what's going on in Gaza. This isn't a Jewish problem; it's a Zionist problem.
Yeah.
So, some of the people that are actually some of the best people that are talking about this topic are actually Jewish. You talk about guys like Dave Smith, Max Blumenthal, Norman Finkelstein. There's so many people out there that are talking about these problems. So it's clearly not a Jewish problem because some of these people are the biggest voices for talking about, a two-state solution or, trying to end the war or the conflict. So I think it's a bad political ideology.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there's Christian evangelicals. As a matter of fact, most Zionists are Christian evangelicals. They're some of the biggest supporters of Israel, and they're retards. So yeah.
Yeah, I honestly agree with 100% of the things you say.
Sure.
I just want to say, where's Walter? Where's Walter at?
He was here earlier. I don't know where he went.
I met him last week. I just want to.
Yeah, he was here. I don't know what happened.
Word. All right. So it's free Palestine.
Bro, it's always free Palestine, man.
All right. Cool. I appreciate it.
It's always free Palestine, man. Yeah. No. Oh, you said you're Palestinian? Hey, man, some of y'all niggas are incognito, bro. I like it. Now, my family's from Sudan, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on spiritual evolution?
What? Spiritual evolution?
Spiritual evolution, XXX Tentacion, Juice World.
Not familiar, man. That's out of my depth.
Spiritual evolution covers the facets of life that we can't see. So it enables you to create, believe, and innovate. Steve Jobs. He's alive. They say it's dead, but if we're around, we can do.
Yeah, I think chivalry is dead, bro.
It is alive. My name is Chivalry. It's alive.
I think it's dead, bro, and women killed it.
Well, you feel free to think it's dead, but it's alive.
Women killed it.
Women killed it.
Yeah.
But are all girls the same?
Yeah, surprisingly, a lot of them are.
But,
Contrary to what people think, they are very similar.
But there's outliers. You feel me? There's people that are different. I feel you. I feel you being hurt.
But we can't. We can't make general decisions based off of outliers. Does that make sense? Like, a lot of women have a certain mindset and behave a certain way. We need to adapt to the new normal, not what we hope. It's got to be what it is. So when I say chivalry is dead, and it's because women have killed it, right? Women prefer a bad boy over a nice guy, right? This is also part of feminism as well. Nice guys get why does it say nice guys finish last? Product of chivalry being dead.
I mean, case by case, case by case. Because if you like a generalization,
case by case, it's a nice guys finish last. Is my point most of the time.
But finish last in what regard?
They don't get the girl. They get left out for the bad boy. Like a lot of guys.
So we're prioritizing hooking up and supercars and designer brands over fulfilling life.
No, that's what women are prioritizing, which is the problem.
But what are you prioritizing?
That's irrelevant. I'm telling you what women are prioritizing to make my argument about why chivalry is dead.
Chivalry is alive and well.
Okay, sure. If you think that's
it is a fact. It's an etched fact.
It's dead, my friend.
God believes in me. I
Women
believe
only
in
want
God.
chivalry from a small percentage of men.
I love you. Chivalry is alive and well.
No, it's dead.
It's alive and well.
It is dead for the majority of men.
Alive
Women
and
will
well.
only accept chivalry from men that they are attracted to and that they want. Regular guys, you exercise chivalry, you're shooting yourself in the foot.
Why? Curious.
Why?
Why are you shooting yourself in the foot?
As a normal guy?
Why normal guy? We're all unique. Juice World.
The definition of normal means the majority.
But why would you want to be
so-
normal? You want to work in an office, a 9 to 5? You want to fit in?
That's most people, bro.
But why most people? Everyone.
Yeah, just next. This guy's
Chivalry's alive and
operating in
well.
reality,
It's
man.
okay to have a disagreement. I still love you, bro. It's okay.
It's not about that. It's about we
Nah,
can't
it's
even
okay.
come to a foundational, objective middle ground. So
God is not objective. He encompasses more. Have a good day, brother.
yeah, bro. It's the feels versus the reals, man. It's crazy.
Hi. Well, I absolutely disagree with that. Because
With what?
why
Wait, what do you disagree
women
with?
should be in the kitchen?
Oh, okay.
Why the best chef in the restaurants, in the best restaurants like Michelin restaurants, are men.
Yeah. Yeah, so men are better than women at everything. Yeah. So what's your point?
No, that's not fair.
What's not fair?
Well, women not the best in everything.
No, I said men are better than women at almost everything.
Nah, I disagree. Well,
All right, name one thing women are better than men at then? That men and women could both compete in. Having kids doesn't count because only you can do
okay,
that.
having kids, yes.
No, that doesn't count because only women can do that. So in a arena where both parties can actually compete, what are women better than men at?
Well, unless if you get pregnant, you will get $1 million, I think. We said if men get pregnant, I know.
Okay, the answer is women suck at everything. Men are better than women at almost
Men
everything.
not
That's the
suck.
answer.
No.
That's the answer.
Hey, woman.
Women suck
Do
at
you
almost
agree with
everything when
me?
competing against men. Why like high school boys like beat professional female athletes. Nobody watches the WNBA, sucks. We watch the NBA. Nobody watches female sports. Watch male sports. Like it's just the truth, man. Anybody else? Why women should be in the kitchen or why we need to stop giving aid to Israel? I gotta take a piss. One of y'all can hop on the thing and read the chats while I go run real quick. You or Bills, one of y'all.
Anybody want to talk tonight?
Anybody else have anything? No more aid to Israel. Women should be in the kitchen. I mean, I think if you read chats and then go anywhere, that's cool. But yeah, I'll answer. I'll do one more and then I'll go run real quick. Cause I'm trying to think where I can. I can run a Chipotle. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Hey, all of y'all out here, someone needs to put on deodorant because it smells like Badussy over there. And I'm being mad serious. I'm being mad serious. Like it smells so bad. All right, peace out.
Okay.
We don't condone this, nigga. We outside. Myron, can I tell you what happened with the hoe?
What happened?
Let me tell you. Okay, now I got it on video. The bitch, okay, so she was twerking, right? Ladies, pay attention. I want you to hear this. This just happened.
I'm gonna run.
Just let me tell you what happened.
Let him tell the story.
Go ahead. Let him use the bathroom.
yeah, you just
I
go
got you.
ahead.
Shout out to Fresh and Fit Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it pushing right. Let me tell you something what just happened, ladies, and I got it all on video. The bitch that was over here twerking and shit, yeah, the bitch that was over here, shout out to Myron. The bitch that was over here twerking and stuff like that, she dropped her phone. Now, I got it on video, right? All right, everybody, pay around. Look, have a look. Bam, right there. Look, you see that? Everybody see it? Everybody see it, right? Her phone fucking drops. Oh, hold on, slow it down. Her phone dropped in the sewer. If you want to see it right there, slow it down, bro. It drops in the sewer, right? What? Who we talking about? Oh, that camera. Oh, right there. Okay, yeah, we outside. Nigga, camera two. Take, cut. Look, the phone drops into the sewer, right? Because his friend was twerking like crazy, causing a commotion, right? Now then, she calls him trying to come to get it back, and then she says, oh my God, my phone dropped into the sewer. Hey, do me a favor, hold that real quick. My bad. Her in the sewer, that's my guy right there. And then I told her, I'll get it out for you. It just requires a little manpower. Oh, you can get it out? What are you gonna do? I said, bitch, give me $400. $400 to lift up this motherfucking manhole so that we can help you the fuck out and get this shit out. She said, no, that's too much. I said, well, get it yourself, bitch. I can do it myself. Then do it your goddamn self. Why the fuck would you have a friend out here that caused you to lose your phone and then now it's in the goddamn sewer hanging out with SpongeBob and they all float. That motherfucker didn't float. You know what I'm saying? And then when I tell you, hey, I'll get it out for $400, it's too much money. But I can do it. I can do it myself. Then do it your fucking self. Stop having friends out here that got you doing whole shit and then you lose your phone, and then when it happens to put some elbow grease and get that motherfucker out for $4, it's too much money. Bitch, now I gotta get dirty. I gotta fucking touch the roaches and shit like that. I gotta immediately go home and take a shower. I gotta do a lot. So $400 is cheap compared to the insurance. Now let me tell you something else, women. I'm gonna tell you like this. At the end of the day, here's how a lot of you women are letting bitches make you look bad. Bitches and women are not the same thing.